It's Pride Month in South Africa. But wait, how much is there to celebrate?
So there's a lot of discrimination that people are experiencing on the African continent.
Many African nations still criminalize same-sex relationships with penalties ranging from imprisonment to death in some cases.
Welcome to the flip side. There's a myth that homosexuality and non-normative gender expressions have never been part of Africa. But is that really so?
Diverse gender expressions and same-sex practices have been documented across pre-colonial African societies.
There's historical kind of evidence of, in Central Africa, in Burkina Faso, in Nigeria and Uganda.
Woman-to-woman marriages existed among the Igbo nation in Nigeria, as well as the Nandi nation in Kenya.
In local contexts around South Africa,
the ancient kingdom of the Buganda had openly gay men in the kingdom's court.
There's so many examples.
So, if being gay or lesbian or queer or trans has been part of Africa, why do we have narratives claiming the opposite? I'll give you a hint. Colonialism.
What colonization actually introduced was homophobia. Through punitive legal codes and Western religious interpretations.
That it is un-African, that it is, demonic, whatever it is.
When people claim that homosexuality is un-African, they ironically perpetuate colonial viewpoints while erasing the authentic African histories.
Those that seek to erase, this experience, they are erasing the diversity of the human race.
And that erasure can often translate into violence and brutality. Meet Ndumi Funda, a lesbian activist in Cape Town, whose wife fell victim to a homophobic crime known as corrective rape and died from the consequences.
She got raped, got plotted by her best friend because she was a lesbian. They raped her at gunpoint. There were 5 guys. She died because of cryptomeningitis. She was HIV positive. You know what? There are so many women like her. I don't want to see them suffering. We need to see justice, not to certain cases, but to all the cases.
Recently, the world's first openly gay imam, Muhsin Hendricks, was shot dead.
But when you are getting physical violence, such as the case of Imam Hendricks, it is about mobilizing. It is about coming together in solidarity and saying that we will not take any more of this violence.
His death illustrates the dangerous reality that many of us as activists face.
As South Africa marks Pride Month, there is every reason to celebrate diversity and humanity in the hope that one day hate and violence will be a thing of the past.
It's not just about queer people, because these power struggles are about everybody.
Some leaders use homophobia as a unifying force, a way to define what they are against rather than what they stand for. This deflects attention from governance failure and corruption.
And that's the flip side.